Hey guys, Duncan here from IntelligentInvestingHQ.com. Look, I want to share something with you that is very personal, and for those of you who have been thinking about how do you leverage your time? How can you get more time to be with the people you love? Or even if you've asked this question as I did over a decade ago, I don't want to be working in this same job forever. I want to have choice, and I was struggling to see how I was going to get that choice. I was struggling to see how I was going to have the freedom. I was struggling to see how, as a new father, how I was going to be able to be around and nurture my kids if I was either forever working, I was stressed, we didn't have quality time together. It was a huge concern. What did I do? I had learnt enough that trying to get ahead just by an income alone was not enough. So I looked into the world of finance and investing, and I set up my first share trading portfolio. And after doing what was called paper trading, so you practice for a little while, I went live. And as I was doing it myself, I was doing okay, making a little bit of extra money, and got to a point where I was making on share trading, I was almost matching my monthly salary just in share trading alone. At that point I thought, this is pretty good, but what I realized that I didn't like the endless hours sitting in front of a computer screen. What started off to be fun, analyzing an EMA or exponential moving average, looking at Bollinger Bands, looking at trend patterns, looking at candlesticks. It was all very good and well to start with, but I just didn't like being in front of a screen. I like being with people. I like being outside. So I thought, you know what? I am going to palm this off to someone else. I'm going to delegate. Delegation, I mixed up with abrogation. I palmed it off onto someone else, onto a different company that said we would look after it, and I didn't check up on it. Sure, within 3 months, they had lost everything that I'd made. Within 3 months, they had lost $60,000. That's $20,000 a month. There is no way in my role back then, I wasn't even getting close to making 20 grand in a month. In fact, that loss of $60,000 was getting close to a full year's salary, gone in 3 months. The huge realization I had, it probably took me a year or two to pick it up, was you've got to take responsibility. You need to be educated. You need to understand what is possible in the world of finance and investment. Doesn't mean you have to do it all, but it certainly means you need to take control. For me, if I'd only spent 10%, if I'd spent 5%, if I'd spent 2% of that $60,000 in getting a bit of education up front, in being guided into what was possible, not only would I have saved all of that money, but I guarantee you I would have made that back and more. Don't be ignorant. Don't think you need to do it all yourself. I implore you, reach out and get support. For a couple of bucks, there's a lot of great ways in which you can improve your financial IQ and make a massive difference to your life forever. Take it easy. Duncan from IntelligentInvestingHQ.com.